Hi, my name is Tanya, and this is my reflection on how I developed as an agent of change throughout this year-long course. Throughout the year, I was involved in on-campus advocacy, especially our mental health campaign in Central Square, where we created a space for students to reflect on what affects their mental health and what resources they actually know about. We used interactive prompts and invited students to write anonymous responses on sticky notes, so it felt more like a conversation than a formal campaign. I took on the role of project lead, so I was responsible for planning the campaign, designing the prompts, helping manage the booth, and later organizing all of the responses into data on a spreadsheet. I also helped engage students directly and made sure that the campaign actually ran smoothly. At the start, it felt kind of uncomfortable approaching people because these are personal topics and you don't know how someone will respond or if they will engage at all. But once people started participating, it shifted and it became something students were contributing to together rather than something we were just presenting. We ended up collecting over 170 student responses, and there were clear patterns across them, like burnout, academic pressure, lack of sleep, commuting, and financial stress. At the same time, when we asked students what resources they knew about, many either listed very few or said none at all, even though things like the student counseling and the wellness hub already exist. During the campaign, I also had the chance to speak with the York Federation of Students, YFS, Director of Wellness Center, and we also shared the student feedback with them so it could be used beyond just the assignment. This experience made me realize that I also didn't know most of these resources existed, and that was a turning point for me because I started to see that the issue was not just about creating new solutions, but also about the gap between existing systems and student awareness. We applied that idea in our TB advocacy campaign, where we focused on making the call to action simple and accessible. We created a system where students could send a pre-written message to their member of parliament in just under a minute to support tuberculosis funding. I helped create the script, organize the content, and track engagement through both the Google form and Instagram. Even though the campaign reached thousands of people, only a smaller number completed the action, which showed me that awareness alone does not lead to participation, and how you design the engagement really does matter. Seeing those patterns helped me connect individual experiences to larger systems, because those issues are shaped by things like course structures, workload expectations, financial pressure, and how information about support is communicated. It really shifted my thinking from individual problems to systemic ones. Through all of this, I developed skills like leading a team, organizing a campaign from planning to execution, tracking data, and communicating ideas in a way that people would respond to. Moving forward, I want to stay involved in advocacy at York by joining the Global Health Student Alliance and working towards a leadership role where I can run similar campaigns that focus on both awareness and accessibility. I also want to continue building campaigns that use low barrier action like the MP email model, but I want to improve how they are designed so people actually end up following through. Now I see being an agent of change as identifying where people are getting lost in systems and taking action to make those systems easier to understand, access, and use. And I am not just learning about change anymore, I'm actually practicing it.